Hello Capricorn, welcome back. We are going to check in with the person on your mind and see what their current feelings are for you. Welcome if you are new or old. Let's see what is going on, because I do see a lot of crazy energies coming through. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Moon card, okay? So this is someone that's kind of like holding on to some secrets or just being quite mysterious around this time. You don't really know what they are feeling. You don't know what they're up to or how they're truly are feeling towards you, obviously. And then we have the Three of Swords. So this is probably what they are hiding, because this is the first card out, and it's really talking about some sort of heartbreak that they are still dealing with, okay? Like the Three of Swords is some sort of commitment that they had. However, it's like a painful, I don't know, could have been even a painful breakup. It could be with you, but it could also be like in terms of something else. Could be career, could be like dropping off college, whatever it may be. It was like a commitment that they had that eventually got, ended with a heartbreak. So it could have absolutely be like, getting laid off of work or having some sort of friendship coming to an end. Okay, and then we have also the Ten of Swords reversed. But there is also the Page of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles. So this is someone that is kind of like trying to keep things together, right? Like quite a bit like lighthearted, or maybe even trying to joke around about things. They're not truly always showing the pain that they are actually going through, okay? This is someone that's just trying to keep things all together, right? Like with the Four of Pentacles, is like not trying to show you how much stress they are having or how much betrayal that they've gone through. Like they're not trying to vocalize things. So they're trying to make like maybe a little bit stupid jokes, or they're just trying to be like a little bit lighthearted, even though with the Moon here that they're hiding things, or they're actually not even hiding things. They're just like hiding their stress. They're trying to avoid talking about their stress. And maybe you are an energy or a person that's like, okay, but just tell me about it so we can, I can be there for you. But this person is not that type of person. Like they like to keep things quite under control. All right. Even though I see that this person is absolutely breaking up in parts and pieces behind the scenes. So whether that is in regards to you, stress in regards to you, or just like going through a lot of pain and disappointments on their own, trying to keep things together is what I'm really sensing very strongly here. All right, so with the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords reversed, again, I see someone that is just not willing to communicate clearly about the pain that they are facing right now. Yeah. How do you feel actually with this? How do you feel? It's quite an emotional reading is what I feel. How does... Oh, Capricorn, you got the Seven of Swords there. We've got the Magician reversed. For some of you, you may feel a sense of manipulation, or maybe in your own life, you feel like you can't really get things done the way that you want to get it done, right? Like it's almost that feeling of, I lack some sort of resources, or I lack some sort of financial support in order to get something done. Or I lack some sort of, whatever it is, because the Magician in reverse is like not feeling like you have all the resources at hand to manifest what you want, right? So either it's that, option A, or option B could be that you feel a sense of manipulation because this person is not being upfront and honest with you, and they're constantly trying to hide into the darkness or hide into their shadow, being mysterious and not being quite upfront, right? Like, because we see it very clearly here with the Queen of Swords reversed that they are kind of like being very cutting, not speaking up properly, just not being very direct or very clear in regards to what they are feeling and what they are going through, even though it's, it's quite painful, right? Whatever this pain is. But I do see with the Four of Wands, you are really focusing on your house, on your household, trying to, you know, find peace or bring peace into your inner sanctuary as well. Being very focused on your relationships at this point, your family dynamics, things in that nature do look very good for you. So you're, even though you can't get everything done, or you feel like there is this maybe sometimes lack of motivation with that Magician as well, you still know that you are building on a sanctuary here. So that is good energy. What else does Capricorn feel at this point? Yeah, Eight of Swords. I do see you so now and then really getting caught up in your head, overthinking things, feeling stuck, almost feeling like you are to blame maybe of what this person is going through. I mean, you could be, you know, if you know that you've done something that really, you know, damaged this person or hurt this person. But for others of you, because they're not speaking up about things, you may feel like it's your fault, right? Especially if there is nothing that you did actually wrong, you may be questioning constantly like, but what if I said something? What if I did something that really, you know, pushed this person away? That's what I feel. Like you overthink things. You get caught up in your headspace, but Spirit is really urging you to listen to your intuition, right? Like the High Priestess is saying that you do have a spiritual connection here, absolutely, and you do need to listen to your intuition rather than your fears. It's like someone needs to be like the bigger person here, and I feel like you are kind of like chosen to be the bigger person here, simply because, yeah, this person is definitely dealing with this pain, okay, that they can't get over. Or it can't seem to let go either. You know, that's so annoying. When someone is just not getting over something, you know, like it could even be something that you said, right? But it's like they're not putting in the effort to let go of some pain or some grudge, right? For some of you, it could be even a grudge that they are holding, and you're like, well, I can't do anything about it. I'm like stuck with my own hands. You probably said everything you needed to say, did everything you needed to do, but still you come short with that Magician reverse, right? You come short at, yeah, at fixing things. What is going to be the outcome for you? And in the extended, we will be checking in with their next actions towards you. So if you feel resonating with this energy, then you might want to check that out. Oh, this looks good. Right, we've got the Hangman, the Temperance card, and then the Eight of Pentacles. So this is a clear sign of Spirit saying like things will eventually get better, right? It just needs a little bit of patience. It needs a little bit of time, and also like a little bit of adjustment, right? And I feel like the adjustments are for this person to get over some sort of pain, or maybe even a grudge that they've been holding that they have not been expressing to you. And for you, it might definitely be like the release and letting go of you constantly like downgrading or manipulating yourself into being either the victim or being the blame taker, right? So maybe you've been in a very people-pleasing energy, right? And that's what you may need to focus on in order to let go as well, because the Eight of Swords is absolutely an indication that you might be sometimes getting stuck in yourself and thinking like, well, it's all my fault, or I should have done this better, or I should have done that better. You're being very harsh on yourself is what I'm feeling. So the Hangman is absolutely talking about both of you needing to change the perspectives in regards to yourself, in regards to the situation, and there needs to be some time to, you know, some water under the bridge in order to rectify things. And it's not going to go that quickly. It may take some months, it may take some time, right? It's all about like what we do in this period of maybe no contact, or in this period of like maybe isolation, of no movement. That's like what I want to say. My God, my head just like got blurred right there. But what I want to say is like sometimes time is needed, All right, like time is absolutely needed. And Eight of Pentacles is showing that eventually the most important thing within any dynamic is that you put in the hard work into your personal growth, into your personal journey, all right? And working on one's insecurities, working on one's, you know, especially with that manipulation energy of the magician energy, it's like giving your power away, right? Like not taking on the full power. Oh gosh, twin flame. Look at that. You got the twin flame card, a connection like no other. So meet me on the bridge. I was just talking about a bridge. Can you imagine? Like both of you need to meet at the bridge, like I said, but before there needs to be water under the bridge, and it's all about like what you do in the meanwhile, in the meantime, with your own insecurities, and let them deal with their own insecurities. And look at that soulmate union. Like what a plot twist. Like this is the biggest plot twist that I've seen in any of the readings. And you know, the plot twist, judgment, and then the Lover's card. Look at that. The Lover's card is the twin flame, kind of like the union of the twin flame, but also the decision to actually see things from a more positive perspective rather than from a place of pain or grudge. Okay, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Let me know how this worked out for you. Sorry, I was a little bit tired. I'm still very tired. Had to work through the whole weekend and the whole week. My hands are still in pain, so please don't mind my mind still being a little bit tired. Okay, so yeah, follow me on the extended if you want. I do have them a little bit more expensive. It's 11/11 because it's going to be an all signs reading. I had little time to shoot for each and every sign separately, so please forgive me on that one, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Keep tuned, stay on alert with the bell, because there's going to be a lot of nice changes and events that are going to be happening on the Illuminator channel, so keep that in mind. And also the He Said She Said spread is also being prepared, but I need just a little bit more time. Okay, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I'll catch you soon. Take care.